It's another lovely day today here at Mills Motors in Oshawa, located at 240 Bond Street East. Right now we're looking at a 2017 Yukon XL Denali 4-wheel drive with the Onyx Black exterior. And this vehicle has an Ecotec 3 6.2 liter direct injection V8 engine with 8-speed automatic transmission. And since it's a Denali, you know it's loaded with tons of features, so let's go check those out. Alright, so we're just going to start with a quick overview of the interior area before we go through its features. So you can see it is quite sharp on the inside with the appearance of the perforated leather seating as well as the Denali branding stitching on the headrests. Looks really nice. And if you take a quick look at the driver's side door, you can see the wood paneling, and then we have the premium Bose sound system in here. These are power retractable steps, so when I open the door, they open for me, and then when I close the door behind me, they're going to stow away for me, which is super handy. Alright, so we're going to start with looking at the IntelliLink screen in the center here. It is a full color touch screen, and it's super duper handy. Sorry, you can see that the AC comes up when you operate it. So anyway, the color touchscreen is super handy, and it's filled with plenty of accessibility features. So you've got your premium stereo with your AM, FM, and Sirius XM radio, all accessible right here. There's also a variety of ways you can stream your audio with USB plug-in or Bluetooth or audio auxiliary outlets. So there's a bunch of different ways you can do that. And then phone right here, again, you can hook up your phone via Bluetooth, and not only can you stream your music, but you can also place phone calls and use the hands-free voice command option that this vehicle is enabled with to command your cell phone as well. Projection right here is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is super handy if you like the look of your cell phone onto the big screen here. And so if you need a little bit of help on how to do that, you can just check out a video that we have on our YouTube channel. Right here, navigation, you can take a look at the built-in navigation system, which is super user-friendly. And then settings just right here. Video, you do have the DVD screen, or sorry, it's a screen that plays DVDs in the back seat of the vehicle. So I can show you that when we take a tour of the back seat, but you can control it from just up here. And then text message, you can pre-program a variety of messages to send while on the go, hands-free. And on the back here, you got your traffic settings just so you can take a look at how quickly your commute will be, and then the variety of other options. Your favorite presets, are just down here, and you do have a variety of them. You can set both audio and destination presets actually. If you'd like to check out how to do that, we do have a video for that on our channel as well. Moving along further, you have a variety of more commands. So right here you have the rest of the stereo commands. So you've got your radio, you can change through your media. Your display here does actually come up, so I press this button and the display does raise itself for a storage compartment back here with a charging outlet, so you can store your devices away safely back there. Kind of neat. And then there is the CD player right here, and then you can just, this is the menu button, all that good stuff. Down here we have a tri-zone climate area, so you can control the rear climate from back here. You can have it synced with the front seat, or you can allow them to control it themselves. And then the driver and passenger both have their own climate settings. And then down here, driver and passenger do have heated and cooled seats. Moving along to the center console here, I think it's so nice looking with the sleekness of the compartments. So the compartments all open, but you can close them and they look quite sharp. So then you can open it up. You got your cup holders right here. And then you have a little bit of storage. This is just the key because it is a keyless remote. You just have a little bit of extra storage space right here, as well as some charging outlets. So you've got your power outlet and then your two USBs. And if you put everything down properly, you can stow it all away nicely. Just down here you have the wood grain trim continuing along, and then a little bit of storage space, just an extra pocket down here. Moving along to the leather wrapped center console, right on top this rubberized mat is kind of got a couple different functions. So you, with a compatible smartphone, you can actually charge it on this mat, which is super handy when the vehicle's riding. It is completely hands-free and cordless. And then also it's just a rubberized mat, so I mean it's not sticky, but it's slip resistant, so you won't, like, your stuff won't slide around, which is kind of nice. And then inside here, you do have more storage space. I like the little side pockets that it has, just for extra like leverage. If you have like, you can keep your change in here, and then your cell phone will slide right in there nicely. And then you do have 2 more power outlets, and then that's your audio auxiliary outlet, and then 2 more USB ports. So plenty of people can charge their devices in here at once. We're going to continue along. Again, the quilted and perforated leather seats in here just have a really nice look to them. And then it complements like the wood grain trim on the door. It's a nice color. And then, oh, it's getting hot in here. You can see that the passenger's seat does have the power windows and power locks. And then you can take a look at the glove box, pretty standard. And then the trim along the dashboard as well. All right, so we're going to move up here for a quick second. You're going to take a look right here, the Onstar buttons to help you stay safe and connected on the road. There's 3 of them on the rear view mirror. And then up top here, you got a couple of different buttons. So right here, it's just the dome light settings, and then you have garage door programmable settings. And then you got 2 things right here, so you can control the sunroof. So it's a tilt and slide sunroof. So you can slide it back, or if you want to tilt it, it just tilts. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. It tilts at the back there. And then just right here is the tailgate, so you can lift the trunk. You could also have it opted to lift out of 3/4 the height in case you are in a tighter space. All right, so moving down farther, we're going to take a look at what the driver sees. Right here is the trailer brake along the right-hand side of the steering wheel. And then just underneath us here, we have the hands-free voice command option, as well as these buttons here control the driver's information center, which is right in front of us here. So you can go through everything. Oh, it's kind of out of focus. But you can go through your different drive menu display options. You can take a look at what your vehicle information is saying, and then you can take a look. You can control your audio, your cell phone, your navigation, etc. Everything that you can do on the IntelliLink screen, you can do here as well, which is super convenient. There are also buttons along the back of the steering wheels here on both sides, here, and these ones control the audio, and these ones control your radio presets, so you can go through all of those. Denali branding in the center of the steering wheel here, and it is a leather wrapped and heated steering wheel. Right here you can control the heating, and you've got head-on collision alert right here with adaptive cruise control. So if you press that, you can set how far you want to follow people, and it's pretty handy. Moving along even farther, we have a bunch of different controls over here. So you got traction control, your parking sensors, your lane departure alert, your cross traffic system, and then you have the power adjustable pedals, which I think you can see them against the backdrop down there. Awesome. Then if you move over, we do have heads-up display as well, and it is really hard to see in the sunlight. Like it comes up right here, and I can't even show you it in the sunlight because the camera just won't pick it up, but it's super conveniently located, and it's really handy. You can have your odometer on there, or you can have just a variety of settings. Down farther, you have the headlight settings, as well as your 4-wheel drive settings. And then moving down to the driver's side door, you got power folding mirrors, as well as you have the blind spot information system in the top corner of the mirrors. And then you have adjustable mirrors as well, and then you've got your locks, and you have your memory seating just down here, wood grain trim, I mentioned the Bose speakers, power windows, and then your power window locks and your child locks. And I think that's everything in the front seat, so we'll go take a look at the rear cargo area now. Alright, so I'm just going to start by showing you the outside driver's side of the vehicle, and then we'll take a look at the rear cargo area. So I did mention the retractable steps right here, so I'll just do a quick demonstration of that. When you open the door, these steps fold down for you to help you get in the vehicle, and then you close the door and wait a couple seconds and they will retract into the vehicle. Yeah, so it's super handy. And then you do have these the sensitive locks on all the doors, which is super handy for your passengers. If you're approaching the vehicle with the key, your passengers can unlock their own doors for them. Then down here you got your 22-inch aluminum wheels. Alright, and so we're going to move to the rear cargo area now. And we do have a power lift gate. You can press the button on the key. I got the key right here, so you can press the button on the key. Again, I said you can open it to 3/4 or you can open it all the way. But since I have it turned to all the way inside the vehicle, I'm going to use the hands-free lift gate. So just wave my foot under here. Oh. And it will open for me. Whoa. Okay. It's a little close to it. So like I said, it is open all the way right now. All right, so this is the cargo area. It's very spacious for a vehicle that has 3 rows of seating. So that's very impressive. And then, yeah, so let's just go through. You've got your storage extra under here, and then you can see that it's got rubberized flooring down here, and then you can pull this back over just like that. Got your cargo tie down hooks down here on both sides. I'm fumbling around with it because I'm not actually looking at it. Right there and right there. You do also have the capacity for a cargo cover. I don't have one right now, but you do have the capacity for that. And then all these buttons over here control the seats, which is so handy. And then just underneath you have a power outlet. But these seats do go down. Let me show you. I think I'm pressing the wrong way. Yeah, I was pressing it the wrong way. But yeah, you can see you can lower the seats from up here. And since that one's lowered right now, you can do it to both of them. I'm going to show you that these buttons, with a simple press of the button, lower the seats up there. So it's super handy. You can control all of your cargo space from back here, and then you can lift these ones back up. So that's the cargo space, and then up here you do have a button on the tailgate to lower it nice and easy. And then here's just a quick overview of the passenger side of the vehicle. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the very spacious rear passenger area in this vehicle. And so firstly, we'll just take a quick look at the passenger side door. You've got the wood grain trim, power windows, and then you've got a little cup holder right here for your passengers. So quickly, we'll start up at the front here. What we've got pouches for the on the rear of the driver and the front passenger seats. And then we have right here, you can control the climate settings in the back seat, as well as you've got a power outlet here, a power outlet there. You've got an HDMI port, 2 USB outlets, audio auxiliary outlet, and then heated seats for these 2 bucket seats in the front. So I have this one stowed away right now, and then I'll jump out of the vehicle again and show you what it looks like when it's upright. But yeah, these seats are heated, and then yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when it is upright. Really nice seats as well in the back here. They're perforated leather, quite nice. And then this handle right here does the same thing as that button in the back, and it will collapse the seat for you. I'll lift it back up. Again, it's really easy, so I can just sit in here and show you up top here. So you have your DVD screens up here, and there are 2 DVD screens. So there's one right here that you can stow away, and then it's opened just right here. But then there's one for your 3rd row passengers too, so they don't have to squint and look at the screen. So right here you've got the DVD screen for your 3rd row passengers. Then we'll take a look at this 3rd row of seating, which in my opinion is really spacious for a 3rd row seating. And the seats are very comfortable, and they're still, again, maintaining that Denali appearance. They look quite nice. And your 3rd row passengers back here are not, there's no shortage of amenities for them. So you've got your cup holders right there, little storage space on that side. Move on over to this side, there's 2 cup holders, and then you've got an outlet right here. And then I just take a seat in the back seat here. You can see that we've got a DVD screen right here for them too, so they don't have to squint to go look at that one. You can just look at this one, which I think is adorable and so nice for them. Turn that light off. And yeah, so you can see this extremely spacious area, and what makes it even better is you can collapse all of the seats, and you can use this for cargo storage as well if you need to transport larger items. It's a very versatile vehicle. All right, I'll just climb outside now and give you one last quick overview of the area. And there you have it. And there's your final look at the stunning 2017 Yukon XL Denali Edition with 4-wheel drive and the Onyx Black exterior. And if you'd like to test drive this vehicle, come on down to Mills Motors in Oshawa, located at 240 Bond Street East, where we'll do whatever it takes.